Caitlin.
Hi.
I'm Erica Matlock.
Nice to meet you.
I'm the speech pathologist, and I'm going to be reading you some stories and sentences and then asking you some questions about them today. And you're just going to tell me what you know based on what I read the best you can, okay? Okay. So it's important for you to listen very carefully because I'm only able to read each sentence one time. Okay. So we'll do an example. Listen carefully so you can tell me what I'm talking about. Maria looked up in the sky and saw something flying. It had wings and a beak. What am I talking about?
A bird.
Okay, so now we'll begin.
Okay.
Ray's friends came to his house. They brought presents for Ray and played games. Ray blew out all the candles on the cake. What am I talking about?
Was it Ray's birthday?
Okay. Paula put on her suit, she got a towel, and went outside. She jumped from the diving board into the water. What am I talking about?
A swimming pool?
Okay. Miss Malone said, "You've kept this longer than you should have. You'll need to pay a fine. I'm glad you brought it back because other kids want to check it out." What am I talking about?
Some homework?
Renee walked to the kitchen. Bacteria. B-A-C-T-E-R-I-A. Bacteria. Renee spelled the word to herself, hoping she wouldn't forget it in front of the judges. What am I talking about?
Germs?
Okay. Casey swung at the ball and hit it down the foul line. The next swing was a strike, but on the third swing, Casey got a homer. What am I talking about?
Baseball?
Okay, so now we'll move on to the next category. Okay, we'll do an example one, okay?
Okay.
Listen carefully. There are hints in what I say that will help you answer my questions. Jamie has a red jacket and a matching hat. What color is Jamie's hat?
Red.
Okay, so now we'll begin.
Okay.
Tracy and her dad took off the training wheels. Tracy wobbled a little at first, but then she started riding easily. What was Tracy riding?
A bicycle.
Girl's permanent teeth are coming in crooked and he's embarrassed. Oops. Okay. Gil's permanent teeth are coming in crooked and he's embarrassed. Show me how Gil would pose if someone wanted to take his picture. Okay. Mr. Hahn's students are filling out some forms. Mr. Hahn says, write your name in the first box, your address in the second box, and your phone number in the third box. Where will the students write the name of their streets?
In the second box.
Okay. After school, Regina has a snack. She has an apple, a can of root beer, and a cookie. What does she recycle?
Her root beer can?
Jim and his mom argue about money. Jim wanted to buy a name brand basketball, but his mom said she couldn't afford them. Jim's mom suggested he go to a discount store. How did Jim's mom try to help him?
I don't know.
The mystery was so exciting that Greg finished all 10 chapters in one day. What was Greg doing?
Reading a book.
Okay. All right, so now we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so this time I'm going to have you look at some pictures.
Okay.
And let's see. Are you able to see this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'll hold it for you. So, listen carefully, and I want you to do what I say. Point to something you would find in a classroom. Good, the chalkboard. Oh, wrong way. Point to the middle circle. Good. Point to the picture that shows healthy. Oh, okay. Point to the food that is neither a meat nor a dairy product. Okay. Point to all the letters. Okay, last one. Point to the pumpkin on the left. Okay, now these you're going to listen.
Okay.
Let me find the picture. Okay, so we're going to follow a route on a map. Point on the map to show me where you're going. Begin at the corner of Oak and Main. Okay, and go north on Oak until you come to a stop sign. Okay. Turn left at the stop sign onto Lincoln Avenue and go halfway to the stop sign onto Lincoln Avenue and go halfway down the block. Good. What building is in front of you?
The Monroe School.
Perfect. Okay. I'm confused. Okay. No more pictures. Now you just listen.
Okay.
Okay. Before Karen watched TV, she called her stepfather to give him a message. What did Karen do first?
Watch TV.
Today is Wednesday. A police officer is coming to visit our school the day after tomorrow. What day of the week will he visit our school?
Thursday.
Okay, one more. For tonight's math homework, do all even-numbered problems on page 136. You'll do the odd-number problems in class tomorrow. When will you do number 12?
Tonight.
Okay, so now we can move on to the next section. This time you will listen carefully so you can think of the best answers to the questions I ask. We'll do a practice question.
Okay.
A puppy jumped in a puddle, then it jumped into Jenny's lap. How did Jenny's clothes look?
Dirty.
Okay, that's right. So now we'll begin. Miss Burns has a surprise for her class inside a box. There are small holes in the box. Something inside the box is moving and purring. What do you think is inside the box?
A kitty.
Okay, Rod has been invited to 2 birthday parties on the same day. One party is from 10 to 12 and the other is from 2 to 4. What can Rod do?
Go to a birthday party.
Can you tell me more?
No.
Okay. Kevin is on the basketball team, but he doesn't get to play very much. Why not?
He's just not very good.
Okay. Crystal stays alone at home all summer while her mom works. Crystal may have kids over to play outside, but they are not allowed in the house. One day, Crystal lets a friend come inside to use the bathroom. While they are in the house, Crystal's mom comes home. What do you think Crystal will say to her mom?
Someone came in the house.
Okay. Okay, one more. Tell me which information doesn't matter in this story. Luke wants a new bicycle. He earns money by doing odd jobs. His favorite snack is an apple. Soon, Luke will earn enough money to buy a new bicycle. Which information does not matter?
His favorite snack is an apple.
Okay. Okay. So now, this time we'll move on to the stories.
Okay.
Okay, so listen carefully and I'll ask you some questions about what you hear. Here's the first story. Once upon a time, a young princess was walking through a forest in her kingdom. She sat down on a tree stump to rest. A wise old owl flew out of the forest and landed near the princess. The owl said, "Princess, I will give you 3 wishes for anything you would like." How do you know this story is make-believe?
Because she's a princess. And the owl asked her to give him wishes.
Okay. First, the princess wished for enough food to feed everyone in the kingdom. Her second wish was for new shoes for all the children. Her last wish was for trees that grew bubble gum. How do you know the princess wasn't selfish?
She asked for him to give food to everyone.
Okay. The owl granted all 3 wishes in an instant. He was so pleased with the princess's wishes that he gave her something extra, a beautiful magic ring. He said, "Whenever you need anything, just rub this magic ring and I'll come to help you." And everyone lived happily ever after. What is a good title for this story?
The Owl and the Princess.
Okay. Here's the second story. Shadow is Dave's faithful companion. Some people around town say Dave and Shadow are best friends. When Dave is at school, Shadow waits patiently at home. At the same time every day, Shadow stands by the back door, tail wagging, waiting to hear Dave's footsteps. What do you think Shadow is?
A dog.
Okay. When Shadow was a puppy, she followed Dave everywhere. If he went to play baseball, Shadow was right behind him. If Dave rode his bike to a friend's house, Shadow ran alongside him. Why do you think Shadow is a good name for his puppy?
Because she follows behind Dave everywhere.
Good. Okay. One more question. When Dave first got Shadow, his dad said, "Shadow is a great name for your puppy because she has black fur and she follows you everywhere.